Hi, welcome to my video. I am Michelle with Bluetail Knits and Designs. This is my 4th video. Yay. So far so good. So, not a lot has been going on this week. Haven't worked on a whole lot. I know I said I want to do videos on Saturdays. Well, it looks like Sundays are going to be a bit better for me to do videos. Like I said, I didn't really work on a whole lot this week. There was a lot going on. Probably won't get a whole lot done next week either because where I work at, we have mandatory overtime till 5 every day. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. But it is what it is. Got to do it. So, I do have one work in progress that I started, one new thing that I started this week. And I'm going to be adding the product and possibly the patterns, not sure about the patterns yet, to my current product offerings. I had a few suggestions from some customers at the flea market over the last couple of weeks about doing baby doll blankets. Now, I figure, well, since, I do blankets anyway, that would be a cool thing to do. And we'll see how this takes off. So this week, I did start designing a baby doll blanket. The yarn that I'm using is the yarn that my friend from Texas sent me, because I really couldn't figure out what to do with it. So since wasn't really sure what to do with it as far as other things, I figured there's enough of it to make quite a few baby doll blankets. So we'll see how that one goes. I did start with the Red Heart with Love blanket yarn that my friend sent me. So, and I started with the, which color was it first? The violet color. That was this color. And so far I am, I don't know, about 60 some rows into the blanket using single point needles, because I really didn't see the need in using my circulars. I mean, they're going to be small blankets, so didn't really see the need in taking up a pair of circulars for this project. So therefore they are being done on my single points, which means I cannot spread this out as far as it would be. But this, so far, is what I've done so far. And the eyelet rows are every 10 rows. So that's how the first one's going to be. Each baby doll blanket will probably be a different pattern. Granted, once I work through the different patterns, stitch patterns rather, that I want to do for them, at that point there will be some repeats on them, which is pretty much a given. So those patterns, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to write those up as a full pattern and publish them. If anybody is interested in the baby doll blanket patterns that I'm going to be writing while I'm making them, drop me a line in the comments or send me an email or message on Facebook or Instagram, and I will take all that into consideration. Possibly, maybe publish the patterns. Depends on how much response I get for this. We'll see. So that is the new one that I started this week. I'd like to work on that a little bit more, which means the other work in progresses have been pretty much put on hold for about a week now. So I did not get anything else done on the Brindle Dog Shawl. I'm just going to call it the Brindle Dog Shawl because I have not come up with a name for it yet. And that is the one that I'm using the Aancient Arts yarn for. So I'm still kind of stuck at this much of it done. Oh, by the way, the stitch markers you see on here, I make those. I have a bunch of them already made up. These are just some that were left over that I put in my personal rotation on stitch markers. I don't have any of the other ones with me right now, but I can get some of them and show them on next week's video. So that I can do next week. And to go back over the Aancient Arts yarn that I'm using is the Brindle Dog colorway on the Wolf collection from Aancient Arts Yarns. And like I've mentioned before, a portion, gosh, I still can't say that right. A portion of the proceeds from this yarn will be donated by Aancient Arts to charities benefiting stray and abandoned dogs. And they also have a Meow collection, which benefits stray and abandoned cats. So charities that benefit those. So if anybody's interested, go check them out. Wonderful yarn. Love the colorways. They have the Brindle Dog, which is what I've got. And they have lots of other dogs as well. I want to say there's a Scotty one. Scotty colorway. I know there's a Husky colorway and a German Shepherd. Can't remember the cats. I want to say there's a Tabby, maybe a Calico one. But either way, the link to their website will be in the description box below. Go check them out. They have wonderful yarns. Not just on the Wolf collection and the Meow collection. They also have wonderful colorways all across the board on what they have. So go check them out. They're wonderful. I know I keep saying that, but they really are. So that one got put on hold. The silk shawl that, not really shawl, it's going to be a wrap this time, that I started, that I showed you a little bit of, that I only had a little bit of, I decided to do that in a different stitch pattern, so that got frogged. Yeah. And it now is maybe 2 rows in on the new stitch pattern. Like I said, I did not get a lot done this week because I was trying to concentrate on the Babydoll Blanket and try and get some of that done, along with other stuff that I have going on during the week. But the yarn for the silk shawl wrap this time is like a copper color. And then I have another one, same yarn, like I want to say like a fool's gold color almost. And that comes from the Miller Girls. She's got wonderful yarn too as well. I will put a link to her Facebook page in the description box below. She's always running sales. Check her out. See what she's got. Maybe you can find something you like. The mystery yarn that I have, the blue and the green, I do not have that project in front of me right now, but that project is currently sitting in the frog pond. So not sure if I'm going to frog that because I messed up on a row, and I don't know if I want to continue going with that. I still haven't decided. Don't know if I want to continue going with that and just leave it the way it is or frog it and start over. Comments on that are greatly appreciated. Not sure where to go with that one yet. So it is still sitting in the frog pond. So that, and the other work in progress, which will more than likely be a work in progress for a while, is my granddaughter's blanket. I don't have that one in front of me either, but it's the multicolored one I showed you a couple of weeks back. That one's still sitting over to be worked on. So that is all for the work in progress this week. The finished items I have, like I said, I have 1, 2, 3 other finished items, but I don't want to show those yet until the patterns are released. Right now, it's looking at maybe a month between each one, possibly. Not sure yet. Let's see how that goes. But right now, the current one that I'm promoting as a finished object right now is the Nothing in Particular shawl. I've been showing that for the last, oh gosh, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, this 4th week. Yay, 4th week on this. Go to Ravelry, check it out. The pattern is up on Ravelry. That link will be in the description box below as well. Check it out. Like I said, there will be more patterns for the other shawls that I have finished right now, coming in the next 3. There's 3 of them, next 3 months maybe. Like I said, I'd like to get one done at least once a month. So still working on that. And so yeah, so back to the Nothing in Particular shawl. It was made from the Stitch Studio by Nicole yarn, from AC Moore, in the Nouveau yarn, I guess you could say. It was one that they put out last year that had like about, I want to say probably 20 different colors on it in the collection. I don't think they have it anymore. I haven't seen it recently. I think they clearanced it all out. I'm not sure if they have it on their website or not. Not sure. But it was great yarn. It's 45% acrylic, 45% polyester, and 10% wool. And it's not scratchy. It's really soft. Squishy. Everybody likes squishy yarn. So, and it was the colorway 017 or 17, however you want to look at it. It is like, it's got like almost like an aqua color and like a olive green color almost. And then you had the almost a teal color faded kind of between the aqua and the olive. And when you make it, when you work it up, it worked up on this particular shawl in this kind of color combination. Not sure if you can really see it that well, but it's kind of cool. I like it. The like I said, the pattern is up on Ravelry. Go check it out. The link will be in the description box below. And hopefully maybe 2nd week in September I will have the next pattern released and I can show you that shawl. Maybe 2nd week, maybe 3rd week, not sure yet. I will let you know more next week about that. So that would be all for the finished items for this week and the current pattern release, because it's basically yet again the same. Odds and ends are, you know, just a bunch of different things. Odds and ends include what yarn or items that I have, items related to knitting rather, that I have acquired during the week, or just different things that have happened that I just feel like talking about. So for the odds, there's not very many odds and ends this week. I did get my new business cards this week. I do not have one, sorry, to show you. I will show y'all one of those next week on the video. In the meantime, you can get a pretty good idea on what they look like by going to Instagram. Some of my posts have the design, not the words, but the design of the background of the business card on there. So if you want to check those out, check out the design, the background for it rather. Gosh. Go to Instagram. It's also, I want to say it's on my Facebook page as well. Oh, speaking of Facebook, I am no longer dealing with them on the name change. They went ahead and did the name change. Yes, finally. Just had to send them a link to a post where I made it public about the business name change from JBS Knits to Bluetail Knit and Design, and it took them, I don't know, probably a week after that. It was last week when they requested that information. So all in all, it was about a total of about 2.5, 3 weeks. Yeah, about 2.5, 3 weeks that I was dealing with them on the name change. Thankfully, they came through on it. Yay, thank you, Facebook. On that. So now the Facebook page is now known as the Bluetail Knit and Design. So everything across the board now has the same name. The Facebook page, the Instagram page, the YouTube videos channel rather, and the ravelry where I'm have the patterns published on Ravelry. They are all under the Bluetail Knit and Design name now. Finally, it's all together. So other odds and ends. Let's see. We've got not, like I said, not really a whole lot, but I did get some new yarn this week. Expression Fiber Arts. They are based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. I had been getting their yarn club every month and kind of got a little behind on that. Missed a few yarn clubs, but that's okay because their moon of the month, they have a full moon of the month yarn colorway that they come out with every month, and I have been getting those, and I want to continue getting those every month because ultimately I would like to make a blanket probably for my bed. My bed is full queen size rather. So it's going to be a rather large blanket, which I cannot start on until the end of the year. So that'll be something that I will be constantly working on next year. I do not have the other moon of the month colorways in front of me, but I do have, I don't have this month's either. I do have the 2 previous months, and I don't remember which was which. Somebody put it in the comments below, which moon was which for which month. So let's see, this was August. I don't have August moon of the month, but I do have June and July's. Now, like I said, I don't remember which one was June and which one was July without looking, which, you know, I'm not going to look right now. Just, you know, I'll update it next video. So we have the Strawberry Moon. Like I said, that was either June or July's. And she does really wonderful yarn. Like I said, I've gotten lots of her yarn over the last few months. It's got some pink in it. If you go to her Instagram page, her name is Chandy. I think I pronounced that right. Expression Fiber Arts. There we go. She's wonderful. She does videos, short videos on, pretty sure she has a YouTube page too, by the way. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she does. She does tutorials. She has, and she goes over the moon of the month and different yarn colorways that she comes out with, they come out with. And she takes the skeins apart and she shows them to you, and she's just cool. I love her. She's really cool. So anyway, the other moon of the month, like I said, I can't remember if this one was June or July, which was which, but this one was the strawberry moon, and this one is the buck moon. It's got some teals, some copper color, some gray, a little bit of white. So, a little bit of dark blue in there too, almost like a midnight blue. Well, not that dark, but she ran a sale last week for, I want to say, a day and a half. I want to say Wednesday, Thursday, maybe. Where for every $30, and she does this, I think, maybe a couple of times a year. So far, she's done it twice this year. I want to say, yeah, twice this year. Where if you spend $30, you get a free skein of yarn. And then it's for every $30 that you spend, you get one free skein. So if you spend 30, you get one. You spend 60, you get two. So I got the 2 moon of the months, the buck moon and the strawberry moon, and I got 2 free skeins, one for each. And this time I got both the same colorway. The last time that I bought this free skeins from her, I got 2 different colorways, 2 different bases, which was fine. I can work with that. I like doing mixed bases. I like having 2 different colors. They could go for different projects or they could go for the same project. Doesn't matter to me, really. But this time I got the same. And it doesn't have the colorway on it, but it's a gray color. It is the Luster Super Wash Merino Tencel Worsted that they have, 200 yards. So, not sure, these may end up being a shawl or something, not sure yet. I have to wait and see, since they're both the same color. Oh, and back to the moon of the month. The ones that she has them on 2 different bases. I don't remember the second base. I want to say it's worsted or maybe DK. I'm not sure. But the one I get is the Superwash Merino Silk Pearlescent Fingering. Is the yarn base that I get for the moon. And those come in 550 yard skeins. So that would be my odds and ends for today. That's the only thing I've gotten this week. Might be another month before I pick up another 2. I'll probably grab August moon of the month and September moon of the month at the same time, like I did the July moon of the month and the June moon of the month. So go check out her Expression Fiber Arts. We'll put a link to her webpage in the description box below. Check her out. She's cool. Like I said, I think she's got I really want to say she has a YouTube channel. Oh, and she does monthly giveaways as well. Always up for giveaways, yes. So that's about it for this week. Don't really have that much more. I will have the business card to show you next week. Hopefully I will have the first Babydoll Blanket finished, and I can show you what the what it looks like finished. and hopefully have another one started. So we'll see about that one. Like I said, the shawls for right now are put on hold. I want to get a few of the baby doll blankets finished before I work back on those. So, and the new pattern releases hopefully will be at least one per month. Hopefully, that's what I'm shooting for. And the next one should be out at least hopefully by the middle of September. Like I said, I'll have an update on that next week. But in the meantime, go to Ravelry, check out my first pattern release, the Nothing in Particular shawl. All links are going to be in the description box below. So, I guess that's it for this week. I was, subscribe. That's a big thing, really. Subscribe if you like my videos, and hit the notification bell and like the videos. I will be having videos once a week, unless something really exciting happens during the week, which, you know, may or may not happen. So at this point, it's once a week. Like I said, beginning of the video, it was looking like I was wanting to do them on Saturdays. Saturdays are not going to be a good day for me to do videos, so Sundays it is. So subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff. And be a friend to those who need one. Everybody needs a friend. Everybody. Never know what people are going through. Be a friend to those who need, and help make the world a better place. Till next week. Bye.